So hi, this is Lilou. It's my day 15 of the 100-day challenge. I am back in Nantes. I just came back from Paris to visit some of my friends. We went to an amazing evening in Paris in one of the most luxurious place you can dream of. It's like Versailles, it's like the Versailles, but in the city center. And it's the Hôtel de Ville. This is where the mayor of Paris hosts and resides. And actually, I don't know if he resides, but there's a lot of politicians that go through there, and it's just amazing. It's beautiful. I've never seen something like that, and I felt so great to be in this luxury. It's not, luxury is not even the word. And it was just sumptuous. I don't know if you say that in English, but anyway, really, really magnificent. Great to connect with my friends. And then after that, I drove to, actually, I took a train to Charleville Meziere, which is close to Belgium, and it's like close to the Champagne region. So I met there one of my very, very best friends, Cécile, that is pregnant of 8 months, and I'm the godmother of her child. She used to live in Miami, and now to see her happy and just in love and found an amazing, amazing man, and she's so wonderful and she deserves all this, and it felt so great to see that, there's such an example of what declaration and manifestation is. They base their life on it, and this is how they met. I remember when Cecile declared the type of man that she wanted to have in her life, and now to have him, I have no doubt about their future and the happiness that he's going to provide to her. I'm just so thankful to have them in my life. We had a wonderful weekend. They also told me about the manifestation story about their house. They had described a few different elements that for them would be part of their dream house, and that's where they live right now. It's just been amazing to be part of that and seeing all those manifest for them, and how they're transforming France, and how they're sharing their spirituality, what they're learning with other people. And I always said, and always resisted, and always said, well, yeah, France, they, they're not yet in coaching and motivation, inspiration, but the country is changing, and I'm really seeing it this time. Some people are opening up in Europe, and I'm very, very happy to see the country and the people evolved to this new level. So it was very empowering weekend, and they live in this beautiful little village, like 2 hours and a half train from Paris. So that was awesome, and we talked, and I shared a lot about the 100-day challenge. I was meditating also in the morning in the bed with my iPod. So I've totally incorporated the principles along my travel, and it's been wonderful to share, to meditate, to read, and be with some friends. And then I took a train back to Paris, where I met some of my French friends from Miami. They were also in Paris for the election, so we met there, had a great hot chocolate close to the opera, and then I went shopping, and now I'm back in Nantes. And a lot of things from the past have emerged today. It's all those I found. I not that I found, actually. My mom is remodeling my whole room, so in the old desk that I had, there was some journals. All the journals that I wrote since we lived in Scottsdale, which was when I was 6, 7 years old. I started my first journal. So it was so funny to read that part, and then later on, right now, I wrote a lot when I was in teenage years, because I needed it, and I'm just reading those pages for the first time since, because that one I hadn't seen it since, so it's kind of weird, and it tells me a lot about me too, you know, where I'm coming from and how I was thinking and how hard I was on myself, and it's just very, very interesting to see the whole development through the years. So I'm reading that, and I'm gonna read more. And I just had the impulse to call my first love, I would say. He was German. I stayed with him for 3 years, and now he lives in England. And we talked, and it was just so wonderful to feel that connection, that respect, that love. He's now a dad, and he's such an amazing man, going through a tough time right now. And it was so great to connect again and have that feeling that I really want to find in a relationship, that love and respect and just connection and infinite, just there is no limit, you know. And it gives me that feeling right now, and this is something I look forward to have in my life. And I declare again, I want to be in a loving, passionate, intimate relationship. But I'm also discovering it's really important for me to be with a man that has spiritual growth, or that is open to it. Ideally, that has already that is in that process very much, that I can share idea with, and that we can grow together, because I'm so involved in it, that I think this is very important that we can connect on that level. And I see it in Cecile's couple. They're both there. They both had their path. He's 38, she's 36. They met like 2 years ago, and they traveled a lot, and they're great together, and they can share a lot, because of their past and the common knowledge that they have and experience and level of communication and all that. So anyway, that's all for today. It's my day 15, and I know lots of things are happening right now. May 14 on the radio. As you know, a lot of, like, the 100-day challenge was spoken about throughout the US. There's not a lot of people that have signed up right now, but there's the awareness that is there. So we have planted those seeds across the US. And now we're gonna probably do press release and some more action locally. Laura, one of the other co-founders today, did a radio interview. So my intention is that it opens up a lot more radio interviews and TV interviews for us, so we can share it to a larger scale and really make a difference. This stuff works, and people deserve to find out about it. So lots of kisses, and I hope you're all doing great and creating amazing life. Speak to you soon. Election.